He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it. You talk about this Lions defense. Well, they're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Here's Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. Hard to imagine a quarterback like this would be available in a trade. I mean, what an impact he's going to have.
And you know exactly why they went out and got him. They want to win and win big, and he provides that opportunity for them.
Throwing, Prescott. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they'll set up with a 2nd and 1. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
1st and goal, Cleveland.
Prescott. And he's got it. Touchdown. Christian Watson. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Aubrey good with the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Come on. 19 tight. Chop 60. Mustang 19.
Daniels looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
Ready.
They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Pioneer. Go. Dragon 60. Dragon Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Warrior 70.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. Daniels. They'll try and do this himself. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Daniels going to throw for it. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Prescott now from the 50. And complete right side to Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Prescott from the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. They'll find Shaheed out to the right. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Now Prescott. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Let's go now.
And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
Viking 18.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will be out of bounds after a nice pickup. And that will also lead us to the 2-minute warning. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
To the air goes Daniels. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Let's go.
They'll run on first down. Golden. They juked him. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Ready, ready. Gravity Lions. Ready.
Now Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now a give right side. Golden. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Here's Daniels. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 4th down, on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. Bates' kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try to plan a comeback.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Looking to throw. Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
First down, Browns.
Now Prescott. Gets this complete to Shaheed. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That's to Cook out of the backfield. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for the Browns. First down.
Prescott now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A spin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's a gain of 11.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half.
17.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive. But get started on it, start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Tag. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get just a yard on the scramble and second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
70 Lions. Go.
To throw is Daniels. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Come on, come on. Set. Panther 6, 19 Lions.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Let go.
Now a give, right side. Golden. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Getting to the ball that time was Jeremy Chin.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game.
18,
Case in point right there.
Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Cup 19.
2nd and 13. Now Daniels going to keep it. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And that will be incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
On fourth down, here's Daniels. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Detroit. Matthew Golden, 43 yards. And the Lions take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point splits the uprights. And that slices the lead down to 17-10.
Lions 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. James Cook, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 22-yard line.
Okay,
Looking to put a drive together.
18, ready, Bronco 80, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, trap 60, go.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Daniels going to keep it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
Come on, Buffalo 18, 70, let's go. 18, Pioneer, Dragon 60.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now Daniels going to keep it. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7. Daniels looking to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Daniels from the gun on third down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdown.
Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play that time for Cleveland. 54 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And it's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. The extra point and good by Aubrey. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 5th straight loss. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Or 30 more yards and another first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Cut 19, cut. Ready.
Back to throw. Daniels. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 24-yard line.
70 Rangers, 7.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now Daniels going to keep it. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Detroit Lions, first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back to throw again. That's taken in by Golden. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions, and just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
18, 60 by 6.
They'll look to throw again. Now Daniels going to keep it. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Jaden Daniels with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
And of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So down a couple scores, only 1 timeout left. You figure they have to get this one. And the Browns were able to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to 9. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have the Browns 1st down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the way to seal a victory.
Browns, 1st down. A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, toot up, make get they suit tucked begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next stake. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me something. Hungry for it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL International Series brings us across the pond. We're in North London and the impressive Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Cleveland Browns. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. And off we go from North London. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Right to the air goes Lawrence. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Vikings. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Right to the air is Prescott. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And no chance to turn, and you go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Flush to his left. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And that's a first down. It would be a gain of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cleveland.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
46.
On play action, here's Dak. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
That is caught downfield by Pickens. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On second down, Cook. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
At the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Yeah, here we go.
That one is complete. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn.
been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got back to his hand, a little wonky, and the ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Hooked. And he's going to go past her. Taken down at the 6. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. This one caught it before. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football as they think about what they want to do here on 4th and goal.
Here we go. Here we go, 46. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. This spot, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
Take right open. On the red.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Take right.
Throwing again from his own end zone. That's the rookie out of Michigan, Will Johnson. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
26.
Play fake. Prescott. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Prescott on 1st down. Shaheed with the catch. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
That's the throw is Prescott. Pushed out to his left. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Whoa! And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. Here's a designed run. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Budda Baker.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
And is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
First down.
Yeah!
First down and goal.
Play action now. Prescott. Now he'll run.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Yeah, here we go! Go to 54, line 8. Here we go, 46. 26.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Browns. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Auburn, good with the extra point. And the Browns move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
Lisa 24. Great job. It's a hunt.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Let's go. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Minnesota. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A 1st down throw for Prescott. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive.
Gain of 26 yards.
So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand.
47.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
From the shotgun, it's down. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's in! 5 Pitts. the season. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Browns have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. A first down throw for Lawrence. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Vikings will even the score. It's now 21-all. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard.
It's one of the globe's most famous football venues, but this crowd of 60,000 plus is gathered to watch a different type of football. Welcome to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. Up next, it's our main event between the Minnesota Vikings and the Cleveland Browns. A lot of people had this game circled this week. Two of the best teams so far squaring off here in Week 5. Fielded at the 7. And I guess they've had enough of this possession. They've got the punter out there on first down. And he drives this into the pouring rain. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he'll get a couple more on the dive before being marked down.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, following the incompletion. Here's second down.
Here we go, 46.
Dak now from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. His first throw. interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Vikings take over on his 5th interception of the season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kane, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation is in the preparation.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, Lion.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, son.
Working inside the red zone. Flush down out to his left. He takes it himself. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Lawrence working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He calls his own number again. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an applause. Especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Go.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Forced out to his right. Checks it down to Gibbs. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Here's a design run. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the...
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And this one does not go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he is stumped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good big and that 1st down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. Dak off the play fake. Finding Shaheed, back-to-back plays. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Browns 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So through some pretty blatant interference, he found a way to make the catch for the first down, Brock, and they can decline that penalty.
You know what you don't find in the NFL, Kate? You don't find receivers that aren't hungry. When that ball's in the air, they want to eat, and they will fight, and they will scratch, and they will claw through contact to make sure they get their touches.
It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a James Cook touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Spins his way into the open field. It's a Minnesota touchdown! The Vikings take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown! Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott set to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. From the gun is Prescott. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. And up to Cook here out of his own read. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Another run for Cook. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from London. And after this, the Vikings into the nickel for this 3rd down play. Quick pass right side, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Getting out to his left. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Back to the air, Prescott. This is on target to Christian Watson. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He picks up 6. They're going to have second and goal at the 4. Minnesota spends its second time out here. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Prescott here from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. First play is a design run. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another one for Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd?
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's Worthy running the slant. And he's brought down after a short game. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. Torrey Taylor getting set to punt it once again. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Still has some space up near midfield. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. So first down from the 41.
Hey, 47. Yeah. Here we go. Hey, kill.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
46. Yeah.
Throwing again is Dak. Into the hands of Pickett. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Hey, kill. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. Here we go, kill. 26.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Prescott sacked. A loss of 11 yards. It's
Final throw before the break. He's going to lob this to the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
2 quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. He'll begin his return from the 11. And the work already half done thanks to that run back.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Broken road, I won't let you walk alone.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Looking to pass, first play is Prescott. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. Down the left sideline. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 46 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Prescott. Finding Pickens for another catch. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Here's third and a few inches.
A gain of 10 brings up third and inches.
On play action, Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Browns. Daniel Bellinger, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Gets past one man. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And some room to run now. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. 53 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Ball at the 8 here for second and a yard. Maybe a touch less. Here's Hurts to throw. Caught the slant. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Puka Nacua hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A dangerous return man showing it here.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kyle Pitts, 51 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And they're going to get the two-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Hurts. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. 2nd and 10.
Will Johnson there on the coverage.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Able to locate his running back. Open downfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 27 yards there. A first down.
And good quarterbacks know that when things start to break down and they're forced to flee the pocket, they can often count on their running backs to try and bail them out. That happened on that play. Nice game.
That nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be 2nd down.
Carson Schlesinger on the coverage.
63. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. Now they can't bring him down. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Bijan Robinson, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are back within a couple of the lead. Hurts will throw. Looks right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Browns drive about to get started.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Throwing, Prescott. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 19.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
Cook up the gut. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
Here now, second and 4.
6-yard pickup. Brings up second and 4.
Prescott now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Pass on for the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead now.
That's the score. Steelers 22. Browns 15. Jack Fox set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown.
Christian Watson.
78 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
The kick is good.
Now the extra point up and good by Auburn. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Steelers. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Down at the 25.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will do. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
To throw is Prescott.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Finds his receiver, Watson.
The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. Looking to throw. Prescott.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Christian Watson.
In the final seconds of the 1st half.
And the Browns have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And all the way down to the 26. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will do it for this 1st half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the 2nd half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the 1st half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
They'll look to throw here. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Dante Thornton, a touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead. And
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Browns take over first and 10.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kyle Pitts, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Browns are back within a score.
The Browns will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. They convert for two, and that gets him even closer. Now a two-point game.
Browns 37.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
The Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And they'll get him down here about the 42.
89 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Brings up second and 3.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
14 yards. That's good for a Steelers.
63.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
Brings up second and a yard. At the 19-yard.
Robinson up the middle.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you wanted to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a first and goal.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now back to throw. Touchdown! Bijan Robinson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers will add to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
46, Browns 37. Jack Fox.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take. Oh, wide open, complete. Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. George Pickens, 70 yards. And the Browns have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. Aubrey good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. 166 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Oh no, he lost the football. He's got daylight. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD.
Touchdown, Browns.
So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half, they give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
Steelers 46.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll drop the throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. Now he's free at the 35. James Cook, 69 yards. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's up in it after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Hurts to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Here we go. This is fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They'd prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's first and 10. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Here's first and 10.
14 more yards. That's another.
Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And this will be recovered by the Browns hands team, and that should just about write a finish to this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't. Prescott. Swinging this out right here for Cook. And he goes diving to get as much as he can, following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. So they lost yardage, and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right?
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
54.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. This is 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. It was an exercise in futility anyway. It doesn't affect the final outcome, and this one's over. Well, an interesting finish to this one. They get in the end zone at the end of the game. Then they went for 2. It wouldn't have mattered. The game was over, but they didn't get that 2-point conversion.
I think trying to get the 2 points, that was for pride for them. But obviously the guys on the other side of the ball had some pride too. They stopped the 2-point play, even though, as you noted, it did not matter. So both teams battled to the end.
So for the Browns, their good start continues as they get their record up to...
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You trying to be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their 2 hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more.
Now, if there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, yeah, it is this city of rock and roll. Man, in the footsteps of Hendrix, Cobain, and so many others. Another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down inside the 20 on a non-eventful effort. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL draft, it's Dak Prescott.
And he's more than happy to get the win last week, but there's still something probably nagging at him. He only needed one more good completion to have one of those really rare 500-yard games in the NFL. I'm sure it'll be tough for him to match that performance this week, or maybe any week, but it has him coming in hot, confident, and believing in what he can do.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First and 10, Prescott. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Prescott now on 3rd and 1. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's gonna be 4th and short. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. That one complete to Pitts. And he's taken down at the 30. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
That's good for a Browns. First and 10 at the 30.
First down. Here's Dak. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Number pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Now it's Prescott again. Oh, he's got it. Cook is hit and he fumbles it. And the Dolphins got it. So they do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
The previous play is under review.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Now the shotgun give to Cook, and he's in for the touchdown. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Shaheed now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll take over here, 1st and 10.
46.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Escapes out to the left. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Dolphins take over on his 5th interception of the season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception is so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's going to be okay. Go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Let's go.
Dart now against the blitz. That's low and bounces short of his man.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. Up the sideline, past the 40. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. He fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. New set of downs from the 37. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Back to Pitts it goes. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 46, 46.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. He brings it in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Another throw for Prescott. Escapes the pocket. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Prescott to throw once more. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. The Browns tie things up at 14. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. Moves it off to Cook. And he's taken down at the 30. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Dak throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. Throwing again, Prescott. Completes it again to Pickens. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. Caught out wide. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead just before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. From the gun is Prescott. Escapes the pocket. He'll lift this one up to his running back, complete. He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. 2nd and 3 now. Prescott here from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Dak off the play fake. Pass brought in by Watson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Chased out to his right. Ducks this off to Cook. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grab the lead on their first series of the half. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. First and 10, Prescott. Into the hands of Pickett. He's at the 30. It's the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. First down, here's Dak. It's Pickens on the slant. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. Prescott to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 17. At the Dolphins 20.
To throw is Prescott. Cut near the goal line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal. And that completion gets him up to 400 yards in the football game. No, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often. Working inside the red zone. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Browns continue piling onto this lead. They're going to pass it here. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Big pace here as the clock continues to run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Tried to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Dolphins make one of their best plays in the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So the Browns.
Chill, right on my side is my ego becomes a funky child with some wood on my tongue. Be like in, take a breath, and my mouth gets loose. So while I get on my spit, I dream of juice. Have you rebel out, dark hallway?
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not.
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give him the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, 'cause I'm on the scene. And she want the team. And she want the team. She want the team. I'm a die about. I'm a day rushing to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out. But I'm one away from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype inside. I've been married them, but I can't wipe it out more than I fell back in love with the process now. Should've started with that. Yeah, different than all of them rats. My heart is a test. Lab on them outside and stuff in the back. I've been walking them down and then walking them back like ill. Y'all gotta sell that. And the waist can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that. Dust these joints, I but there's no running up the gangs, oh yeah. But they can't running up the gangs, oh yeah. But there's no running up the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. But there's no running up the gangs, oh yeah. But they can't running up the gangs, oh yeah. But there's no running up the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, 'cause I wanna see. And she want a team. And she want a team. She want a team.
Yeah. Blizzard. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Big be hating no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Memphis, Spanish, red, most want it. Hold up, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah. Tryna give me some more. On op pack, this ain't. I'm talking down on Blizzard like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and this 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle. I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Big be hating no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Memphis, Spanish, red, most want it.
Stay with me, you ain't gotta go, you can with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. I'm trying to be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their 2 hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright.
every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds that...
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love. I got love. Yeah, got
Yeah, huh?